Okay, I have done a lot of studies over my life about UFOs and the beings and the medical industry and all that kind of stuff. I've had a lot of experiences with this kind of thing and know a lot about the UFOs, the beings, the government, how they cover it up. And the reason they don't release a lot of information is because of the fact of mass panic. Um, these beings have been here for thousands and thousands of years. They are the Greys, the Seraphim, and the Reptilians. The Reptilians are the most aggressive. They are very, well, they're pretty sneaky for one. They're the ones who often try to manipulate and control the people through fear, emotions, and try to draw on these emotions for their energies. I have had an experience where I had a problem with acid indigestion, or a air bubble in my esophagus area, and I was bleeding internally from it and caused me a lot of pain. I had a test in the radiology department called a fluoroscopy test. Later on, as I just started discovering there were hidden implants in people's bodies, I went to obtain these records. I was attempting to obtain them, and security was called upon me. And I was told I cannot have these records. That is because the government is covering up through the radiology departments a lot of these alien implants that are placed within the body. Another thing is there are implants or plates in the brain. They are square, rectangular type plates. These plates are used to cover the vision center of the brain. They're put at the back of the head in the humans who don't know about the beings. They cover up the vision center because the beings are on a different frequency level than can be seen by the sight. But if these plates are removed, the beings can be seen as almost transparent, remote controlling the bodies of these Greys. A lot of the Greys are the workers. The Seraphims are mostly quiet. They don't say too much. They're pretty quiet. The other ones, the Reptilians, are very aggressive and sometimes convince the Greys to lie or to conspire against the humans. However, I found the Greys seem to work with me a lot more better. They seem to have a lot more love and kindness and understanding about these kind of things. But sometimes they're affected by these Reptilians quite a bit. And the Reptilians are often the ones who go about causing a lot of kinds of trouble and or interrupting someone in their studies of these kind of things. Right now I'm actually someone is hearing me in the room who is a Grey, well, within the house here, and they are attempting to disrupt me because they are hearing me and they know what I'm doing. They know a lot about what you're doing, even though you don't know they're knowing about it. They have ways of actually using their craft in space thousands of miles up to watch you by these devices in the brain. The only way these devices can be seen is by the fact of what's called an MRI machine at all proton density levels. This information needs to be released. You won't find anyone that can tell you about this in the medical industry because it's hidden information. Lots of schizophrenic patients hear voices are caused because of what's called an implant behind the ear. It goes behind the earlobe. That's placed there by the beings during abductions, that kind of thing. And it's done so they use radio waves and most of their technologies to send voices or thoughts into your head. There is a thing called 57 signs that you may have been abducted. You may look it up on the internet. This will talk a little bit about some of the things. I will post more videos later, and we'll continue on this subject.